Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ashley Cole.
I'm Seth Seven. Great weekend. A little bit of everything this weekend. You had the cool, you had the warm. Oh, and the leaves are starting to change ever so slightly.
I know. It was a little too humid for me yesterday.
Sunday was humid.
Yeah, I'm over the stickiness. I'm ready for the crisp weather.
Yeah.
Because it's officially fall.
I went apple picking this weekend. That's so fall, so that's why we did it, just to get us in the mood for it.
So fall.
So fall is also the perfect time to make some delicious comfort food in addition to picking apples, hay rides, all that good stuff.
Yeah, so today we're going to show you how to make loaded baked potato gnocchi with blogger Dan Whalen from thefoodinmybeard.com. Dan Whalen, nice to have you back. Nice beard.
Thanks for having me.
I don't see any food in it yet.
I've been working on it a little bit.
We'll get to the food in your beard eventually, I think, after we make the gnocchi. Now, how did you make that?
Yeah, so everyone, the biggies around, everyone's excited about baked potatoes, right?
Yes.
And what I do on my website and in my cooking in general is try to take flavors that you're used to and you're excited about, but like present them in different ways, right? So my thought here was, let's take the potatoes, but make it in gnocchi form and still put all the loaded potato toppings on it.
Oh, because I've only really had it with like olive oil, garlic, and marinara sauce is how it's usually served. But this is genius.
Have you guys made gnocchi at home before?
Not at home,
on
on Mass Appeal.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm a
this
little
thing
nervous.
is really key to have, and you put your baked potato in there and you just squeeze it, and it just.
Okay, that's really cool. What's the ratio of that to flour? Is there one, or is it just rough?
To me, it's rough. I mean, you can look online and find numbers, but to me, like, you just want to get in here and kind of feel it.
So we're mixing it up with flour.
Yeah, with flour.
So okay, so this is just a boiled potato, or is it?
I baked them.
Oh, it is baked.
Baked
Most
potato.
people use like a boiled, but I like to bake it. I think you get more flavor. You lose a little flavor in the boiling water.
That's true.
I
So like
agree.
that easily came together as a dough.
Huh.
That's it, flour and that shredded
so
potato.
this is the dough we have here.
Then you roll it out.
You roll it out like we all played with Play-Doh, right?
Oh, yeah.
Still do.
Well, because you have kids.
Yeah.
Did you before you had kids?
No.
Okay.
But, you know.
That's good to know.
Kid at heart.
You know, you just take anything, a spatula here, and kind of just.
Seems like half an inch or so.
Yeah. And then you take a fork, and you get that iconic gnocchi sort of look to it by rolling it out on the fork.
Oh. Can I try one?
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Go ahead.
Wow, that's what you've been working on for the past hour.
So
Working
while
hard.
you try your hand at a couple of those, I'm just going to dump these in the water
That's good,
here.
Seth.
Nope.
No,
not
that
one.
was good. Give it another shot.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, it takes some time
If
to.
at first you don't succeed,
That's something. Here, you try them.
try again.
This is a great thing to make with kids. So actually, you should make it at home with your kids.
Yeah, like I said, you know, it's the same making Play-Doh, really.
Yeah. And it's cheap, too, because it's potatoes and flour.
Oh, they would have so much fun.
Oh, yours is much better than mine. Nice work.
So for the sauce for these, you know, going with that loaded potato flavor, I just have some butter here. This isn't exactly a healthy meal,
No,
by the
almost
way.
nothing that you make on the show is healthy.
So, but it's Monday, right?
Butter, some
So,
sour cream.
butter, sour cream. That's what we
course.
have for the sauce, really, and some chives.
Oh, and we're stirring it all together?
Yeah.
Oh.
And these
that's
are only
really
going
cool
to take
then.
like a minute to boil, and then we can just dump them in and mix them in the sauce.
And you
then,
know when it's ready when they rise up, is that right?
Yeah, it's definitely that's how you know. And it only takes like a minute or two when you make them fresh like that. If you're using frozen ones, which if you want to make this recipe easier, obviously buying
the frozen gnocchi?
that makes it a lot easier. They'll take a little longer if you go that route.
Oh, Dan, this looks so good. It's the perfect alternative if the line at Maine is way too big.
Exactly.
You just come home and make
Come
this.
home and make this.
And you eat oh, you haven't been there yet. They have this year a sundae, a pork sundae.
I heard about
This
that.
is up your alley. It's a pork sundae. We're going to talk about it later in the show. Don't worry about
And
that.
we'll
I got to
show
eat
you
a
it.
bunch over the weekend. Oh, Ash, you're going to town over here.
Yeah,
I know,
look,
it is.
See how
it is
easy,
fun.
quickly you learned?
And it's really not bad. It's just baked potato and flour.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then, I mean, you're not even frying it. You're just boiling it. So it's really not too bad.
Right, and like well, the sauces
Yeah, you haven't
and the
looked at the
toppings
sauce
are kind of
yet.
where the bad part comes in.
Okay.
You
So
could just,
everything in moderation.
put some tomatoes on there instead.
So what do you guys like to put on a baked potato?
Everything that you have
Everything.
here.
Everything here. So what I like to put on a baked potato is
Yeah.
actually chili.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I
Okay.
got some chili
Got some
here
chili
too,
going?
to put it right on top of these things.
This is
What good
awesome,
idea.
Dan.
So you can see here they're starting to float already.
And that's when you know they're done.
Yeah, and you know, if you want insurance for your gnocchi, you
Always.
can put an egg into the mixture too. But as you get better, you don't quite need the egg. And you can get these you get like a nice light, fluffy.
So
pillowy.
Anything that makes it really forgiving.
Yeah, so throw the egg in. That'll help you out a little bit.
I wonder why it makes it more forgiving.
It just binds the whole thing together a little
Oh,
better.
I understand.
Yeah, I'll throw that
Perfect.
in there.
Well, Dan, we're going to taste this a little bit later in the show. Is that okay with
Yeah,
you?
definitely.
Appeal, we're back with blogger Dan Whalen. Thefoodinmybeard.com is his website. Currently, you're lacking food.
Yeah, you are.
Maybe try to clean up for the show a little
That's
bit.
true.
Right?
I appreciate that. So we're making, if people can't make it out to the Big E and they can't have the baked potato, we're making baked gnocchi.
Loaded potato gnocchi, yes.
Cool.
So I plated it here, and like I said, you just put your normal baked potato toppings on it, you know?
Now, but what you did, just to recap, bring people up to speed, is you made the
Made
gnocchi.
the dough
Yeah.
with baked potatoes and flour, boiled it, and tossed it in a sauce of sour cream and butter.
That's it.
And chives.
And chives. But that is so easy.
And the gnocchi was so easy to make too. That's what I was blown away by, because it's such a fancy seeming item, but really it's potato and flour. And get crazy and put an egg in there too if you want to.
If you want, yeah.
And the egg makes it a little easier though, right?
Makes it a little easier. It makes it not fall apart as much. So, I mean, that's it. Talk about like a pork sundae, that kind of.
it's the potato sundae.
Oh my gosh.
But that pork sundae, no fooling. You got to go try it. It's something.
This would be a fun, like, football Sunday kind of.
Like a tailgating kind of thing.
Definitely like a tailgating
Mondays.
meal.
Yes, tailgating kind of food. Gnocchi with sour cream, chives, butter,
wanna try it?
chili,
Of course I wanna try
bacon,
it.
cheese. Give me a fork.
And thank you
Looks
so much. This
amazing.
recipe, by the way, on our website, mymassappeal.com, a little bit later today.
Cheers, Dan. Thank you.
Thanks.